Hey guys, this is Dan with Six Monkeys, and this is our official shop walkthrough. Let's go in and check it out. All right guys, let's take a look. So when you come in our front door, we keep a lot of our hand tools, a lot of our rags, some of our consumables and stuff. Not all that uncommon to find a dog or four kicking around the shop. They're great company. So let's take a walk around and check out our tooling. All right guys, this is our kind of our mild machining area. This is where we do a lot of little dirty things. You can see we have our bench grinder here. We run a couple sanders, just a small drill press. We've got our vertical bandsaw. Really awesome hydraulic punch. Saves a lot of time so we don't have to drill any holes. We keep our arbor press and just some shelving to keep some spare parts and some, just keep stuff stocked for processing. Over in this corner is where we do a lot of our grinding. Super handy table, super thick. We just grind on it. We have a magnetic chuck on the side. So as we're grinding little parts, we can just magnetize it and lock stuff up. We do all of our grinding over here, and it just keeps everything kind of contained. We throw a fan on, keep the air circulating over here. Makes it a lot easier to clean up over here. And as we continue on, we have our little Harbor Freight press. We keep all of our dimple dies nearby, and this is where we dimple die all of our stuff. We've outfitted it with a pneumatic foot pedal and a pneumatic hydraulic jack. It makes it really easy to hold on to parts and step on a pedal instead of trying to pump on a jack. Over here we just have our bucket rack. Keep a lot of our parts that are still dirty and still need some processing. And then moving on, we've got our tumbler. Let me move this out of the way. Over here we've got our tumbler, and super cool. Just throw parts on it and turn it on. Gets all the slag and everything off. And this hanging from the ceiling is our overhead system. Super cool. It's rated for 8 ton. So this is how we process our sheet metal. We bring in our sheet metal, lay it on the floor, and we're able to use this overhead system to pick up our sheet metal and move it around the shop, as well as heavy projects and heavy things. We can pick stuff up and move it around the shop. Pretty handy. And we're gonna move over here. This is just our finger brake. Super handy for making boxes and pans and stuff. Simple, just ordered it off Amazon, pretty cool. They delivered it on a truck. This is our Six Monkeys press brake. So we actually designed and built this in-house. It bends everything we need it to. So a lot of your parts that get bent, this is where it happens. Check out that video for some more in-depth build tips and operation of this machine. It's really cool. Check it out. So moving on here, this is our CNC plasma table. When a lot of our sheet metal stuff gets cut off of here, just about everything. So we draft everything in-house and cut everything on the plasma table. Super handy, saves a lot of time, and this thing's just paid for itself over and over and over again. Pretty cool piece of equipment. And we're gonna show you this, our other corner of the shop over here. Obviously our weld table, built this one. And right now we have our frame notcher on there. It just locks on and pulls off. In the back, we've got some of our heavier milling machines and our lathes and stuff back in the back. It's equipment that doesn't get used a lot, but we have to have it to keep stuff rolling. So we got a little lathe, a benchtop milling machine, and a big jet. We've run an 80-gallon compressor that feeds the whole shop. And then we have our heart of the operation, all of our welders. We got one set up for aluminum, one set up for steel, and then a TIG machine that we just TIG everything with. these things keep the shop going, and man, they're awesome machines. And got a couple more little tools to show you. Horizontal bandsaw, nothing fancy. We just roll it out when we need it. And our pipe bender that we're still waiting on some dies to come in, so we're gonna get into a lot of pipe work pretty soon. I'm gonna kind of show you guys the process of taking orders and how we process them, kind of walk you through so you get an idea of how we operate. So all of our orders are placed online, and I get notifications on my phone, emails through the website, and I take all them orders and I hand write them, and we put them on our build board. And from there, we're able to keep track of everyone's orders. So this is the go-to board for everybody, whether you're in fab or you're in shipping or you're in paint. Everyone needs to know where all the products are and to keep them moving. So when I get an order, I write it on the board, and I won't write any status with it. I'll take that order and start processing it. So if it's something that needs to be cut on the plasma table, I'll cut it. And once it's cut, I'll write fab, and we know that it's in the fab process. From there, we'll do the machining, the forming, everything that needs to be done to complete the product. And we'll kick it over to our weld station, weld it, finish grind it, and then we'll kick it to paint. Once it gets to paint, we'll change the status to paint. That way everyone knows that it's in paint. If it's being painted a color other than black, we'll tag it to make sure that the people that are in paint will paint it the correct color. After it gets painted, we'll write ship, which means it's in shipping, and your product is being boxed up and processed to ship out. So it's a real simple procedure. Helps everyone keep track of everything and just keeps everything organized. And overall, this system works good. It's not fancy, it's not high tech, but it's efficient, so it works. But yeah, that's our shop, guys, and this is it's been fun showing you the shop, and hopefully you guys get a chance to come out and check it out yourselves. We love to have visitors. So thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again.